So if you had to tell your friends what this company is doing in 60 seconds, what would you tell them?
Well, I would tell them that we're building, at best, I could explain it as a community program operating system, right? So there's a marketplace of programs out there that are looking for what they call eligible households, people that fit a particular income criteria, and the government is trying to get them resources, whether they be affordable housing, lending, education resources. And so you sort of have this information asymmetry between the people that are looking for resources like affordable housing and education, and the government trying to find eligible households to apply for those programs and make the best use of those programs. So you have this sort of disconnect between these two parties. And that's really what Housekeys is trying to build, both a marketing place and an operating system to be able to bring these two parties together.
One of the big concerns out there in the society around artificial intelligence is this problem of so-called bias. One of the bias people are worried about is really in this underwriting problem, where they believe that taking the human out of the loop might constitute the machines, they have no heart, basically, and might seclude certain minorities into a situation where they will never have any form of opportunity. How do you go about eliminating or mitigating this possibility? 3, is this possibility really real, or maybe this type of programs, as you said before, could actually instead doing the opposite, and that is giving access to people that didn't have access to opportunities before?
One of the things that a great example for one of the oldest data companies that are out there really doing this in this space is how Google sort of optimizes and retrains their models to sort of make sure that they're indexing with the best results, and not all of the people out there doing optimization that are trying to make sure their results pop up at the top of the search engine. I think the same thing is applied here in underwriting, is that the underwriting engine is constantly spitting out decisions on eligibility or ineligibility, compliance or lack of compliance. And so what you're trying to do is not necessarily replace the underwriter, but let the underwriter be part of the optimization process to retrain and tweak those and modify those models to make sure that they're always performing according to their fitness function. And I think that's the piece that I feel we're almost pushing down and democratizing data science and taking it out of the hands of just a scientist that's focused on, the mathematical element of it, to really bring it into the context of how human workers are going to be there to train or be a part of the training process for those models. You can't really allow the machine to go off on its own and constantly issue decisions without an audit. And that auditing process is going to be a very big part of how we make sure to check for those items.